Hi, I'm James, and today we have this on the desk, which is a Acer Aspire 5 A514-54 laptop. Now this is quite similar to the 53 model that we have looked at previously, and what we're going to do is just start by removing all the screws from the base. These are all, as we can see, exposed. There is quite a few of them for a modern laptop, but it's fairly simple to go through and get these taken out. Now these are being removed, I believe, with a Phillips size 0 screwdriver. I have a link to one of the screwdriver sets that I use in the description below, along with other tools and parts, so where you can find everything you need for doing this work. Anyway, we're just going to remove these. They're all the same size, but I just placed them off to one side in the same arrangement that I took them out. Just makes things easier if you encounter a machine where there is a different size screw in it. Two left now. And with this done, we are then going to turn to our pry tool. So standard plastic pry tool, this one's been used a little bit but still okay. And what we're going to do is go to the back of the machine and just press that in. Not too hard, but just enough to separate the base from the chassis. And then with that done, we're going to go to the corners of the hinges and down each side. What I like to do is just pull up lightly on here, just makes things a little easier. Same again on the other side. You don't want to apply too much force, just enough to sort of lever them apart very slightly, and then we should be able to just, like so, lift off the panel. Once inside the system, the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to disconnect the battery here. So we have this tape which just goes over the cable. We're going to peel that out the way, just hold that down, and then I'm going to use a second pry tool and my finger just to gently slide out the connector there. Our next job is going to be to remove the battery. So we have a screw here and a screw here, and we can simply remove those. And with that done, we have the two little tabs. Lift those and lift the battery up and then angle out, and we can remove our battery like so. To replace the touchpad, what we can then do is you will see we have two additional little bits of tape. So we are going to peel these back to show the screws beneath. And then we also have a little grounding strip here. So we are also going to peel that out of the way. So make sure that everything is back to the frame. I have slotted inside just a little anti-static bag just so that we do not damage the screen while doing this. Going upsize to the size O, and do that just to unscrew, and same on the other side again, just make sure we use the right size bit, so a size O bit, so as not to damage the screws. And with that done, we can then disconnect the two ribbon cables. We could have done this first, to be honest, but so one of these is for the fingerprint sensor here, the other for the touchpad here. With those removed, we can then lift open the screen and remove our touchpad. To refit, it's basically the same process in reverse. So we are going to slot the touchpad into place, and it's going to be easier to do this with the screen open, just to hold the touchpad up. So screw down one side, screw down the other, and then reconnect the two ribbon cables. With those both slotted in, we can then make sure those are covered over and refit the earthing strip. That is important to have that in place, otherwise you can get some rather strange operation of the touchpad. To refit the battery, we then can simply slot this into place, making sure that the lugs on this line up, and reinstall the two screws. With the work completed, we are now just going to reconnect our battery, making sure that is plugged in and in place, and then reposition our back cover. To refit, we're then just going to start at the front and press that down to clip it into place, then work our way along each side and the back as well. We can then simply refit all the screws into the base, and it is job done with this machine. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, do let me know in the comments, or if you have any questions, hit the like button if it helps you fix or upgrade your machine, and hit subscribe if you'd like to see more videos as we post them. Thanks for watching.